Hey guys, it's Helly and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I am talking about 10 personal finance tips that you need to know if you're a beginner. Now, in the past, I have made a couple of videos on finances and money where I have highlighted the basic rules like budgeting, the 30-50-20 rule. If you want those basics, maybe you should check out those videos. In today's video, I'm going to talk about some other stuff that I really think was beneficial for me when I was transitioning from the age of 19 to 21, because this was the age where my income almost 10 times, and I was absolutely overwhelmed with everything like taxes, like how to save money, invest money, etc. Where are the areas I should invest my money in? What are the returns like? Why does returns even matter? All of this stuff. So I hope that these tips will help you. No matter what your age is, I am pretty sure you will get something from this video. Now, if you want to be better with your finances, there's one book that I highly recommend to anyone. It's called FU Money by Dan Lok. Now, I don't really know how Dan Lok is as a person. However, his book impacted my mentality a lot. Being from a middle class family, my middle class mentality would tell me that money is really hard to make, money is evil, and when you have money at hand, you will become a bad person. However, like over the years, I've realized that the more money you have, the more satisfied a life you can lead, because financial stress is something that will be less in your life. And FU Money obviously helped me change more of my thoughts about money too. So I highly recommend you guys to read this book. This book is actually available for free on Dan Lok's website. I'll leave a link in the description below. Another book that I highly recommend is The Financial Diet. This is also a very amazing book. Debt and credit are two areas that The Financial Diet really focuses on both their YouTube channel and the book. And I highly suggest you guys to read it. Now, without any further ado, let's get into today's video. The first thing that you need to remember when you are taking control of your personal finances is that you need to keep in mind why exactly you need to be in control of your personal finances. It gets really hard to have a control over yourself when you don't really know why you are doing it. What I suggest is that take a step back and think about your money goals 6 months from now, 1 year from now, and 5 months from now. How much money do you want to be making at these particular steps? How much money should you have invested by, let's say, the age of 30? How much money do you want to own? Do you want to own an apartment or a car, or is there any significant amount of investment that you want to do in your life? Just think about all that, because when you have those goals in mind, saving money and investing money becomes much more purposeful. Like, money is just a tool to buy things, and if you don't attribute some cause to it, it really feels very hollow, and it makes you hollow as a person even if you are not attributing it to a cause. So make sure that you're always attributing some cause to your money. This tip has helped me so much in being more purposeful with my money, in saving much more money and investing it in the right places. So I will highly recommend that. The next thing that I'll recommend is that when you are in your growing years, always make sure that you have more than 1 or 2 streams of income, because any day you can get laid off. Especially in this recent times, many people got laid off from their jobs, and those who had only one stream of income had to start looking desperately for another job again. When you have multiple streams of income, even if, let's say, you have 4 or 5 streams of income, even if you lose 1 or 2 of them, you can always depend on the rest of the 3. And also, once again, you have enough time to grow up 2 more streams of income, because you're not worried that you're not making any income at all. Popular ways to add to your income would be starting freelancing. I am someone who has been into freelancing for several years, and with freelancing, even if you have like 1 or 2 hours extra a day, you can easily add 10,000 to 30,000 to your monthly income. Another thing that you can do is, if you have something extra, you can rent it out, and these days even furniture is being rented out. So check out what are the options available for you, and you might find something that will be lucrative. You can also go for fixed deposits, which give you quarterly interest. However, that's not the best way to set up a stream of income because of several reasons, which I probably will cover in a different video on savings, investments, etc. But yeah, these are some ways by which you can set up a second stream of income. You can also look for extra gigs and extra work in your area or in your field. The next thing that I'll advise, if you want to have a better hold of your personal finances, is talk among your family, among the people you live with, and among the people with whom your finances are tied. What I see is very common in middle class families, especially in India, is that we don't talk about money. And when we do, have a very negative approach towards it. Like most children don't know how much money their parents have. Most even spouses don't know how much their spouse have. And what happens is that when there's a crisis or something, these things are revealed suddenly and you are at a tight position. So when you have healthy conversations around money, you will have a healthy life around money too. Having conversations about money is extremely important, and always make sure that if you have some joint expenses, you always take equal share in it if possible. Another thing that I'll highly recommend if you want to be better at your personal finances is that never ever spend more than 50% of your income if possible. Now, this is like a privilege, not everyone can do it. However, try to increase your income if you don't feel like your present income is going to enable you to do that, because I feel like the beauty of life lies in simplicity. Make sure that you are tying up happiness and joy with things that don't cost you any money, and you're keeping your costs as minimum as you can, so that let's say something bad were to happen tomorrow, money won't be a problem for you. Because if you are someone who attaches happiness and everything with money, and let's say you lost a stream of income, you will be immediately worried that money is not coming in anymore. But if your basic needs are at least covered by one stream of income, or your basic expenses are not that high, you won't be in that terrible position. Obviously, this is not something that you should depend on, but something that you can definitely add in your life. The next thing that I'll tell is that know your worth. If you are stuck at a job that you don't think is paying you to the full, if you're stuck at a job where you don't feel fulfilled and you feel like you're underpaid, you probably are. So what I'll suggest is that you start looking for more jobs. I don't suggest quitting your job unless you have got another, or you have built up another stream of income which at least covers your basics. If not, it is actually equivalent to your salary, because happiness matters a lot, and when you're realizing your potential, you are more likely to make more money. There's only so much that you can achieve only by saving. At the end of the day, you have to increase your income, because otherwise by pinching every penny, you still just have pennies, right? So make sure that your focus is more on increasing your income than saving a lot of money. Saving is important, but increasing your income automatically means that you'll be able to save more money. The next tip will be something that I don't see a lot of financial gurus talking about, and this is taking care of your health. Now, your health is literally your wealth, and medical bills are so high. Automatically, when you are taking care of your health, you'll end up losing much less money on medical bills every year. As you guys know, we really need to take more care of ourselves than ever before in the present situation. So always put your health first. I am someone who has almost lost her health because I was so crazily working at a certain point of time, because I thought that if I don't work very hard at this age, I'll end up nowhere. But it really affected my health very badly, and for almost a week I could literally not even get out of bed, and it affected me very badly. I'm pretty sure like people who overwork themselves end up very sick as well. If you end up getting sick and losing a lot of money in medical bills, what use was making that money in the first place? So always take care of your health. I feel like that is so important. Another tip that I'll give you guys, if you're a beginner in personal finance, is that read a lot of books, because a lot of us don't even have any idea about how to use money, how to have a better approach towards money, how should I manage my money. Well, we are having a lot of transitions, especially between the age of 20 to 30. We'll probably get our first few jobs. Most of us will get our first jobs in this age. A lot of us will also get married, and also some of us will probably also start families, and so many transitions. If you have the same ideology, if you use the same strategy of managing money at every level of your life, it's not gonna work. Okay, so read a lot of books and get experiences of a lot of other people before you decide what to do with your money. I guess this is gonna help you a lot. In this video, I also want to say that you don't need huge amount of money to be happy, or it's not something that I will really advocate, but you should have enough so that if you're in any emergency, if your family is in any emergency, you are capable of supporting them. I think a lot of us, like most of us probably want to make a lot of money because of our family, because we want to give them a very good life. Most of us have ambition not for ourselves, but rather for our families, and that is super precious. Keep holding on to that. And yeah, I hope that you guys like today's video. If you like this video, make sure that you give this video a big fat thumbs up. Once again, I had told you guys that I'm going to be making videos on topics that are not taught in school, and I'm hoping that you are enjoying this series. If you are, let me know in the comment section below. Let me know what video you want me to make next on topics that are not taught in school but really need to. Make sure that you check out my video on freelancing on my second channel, Helly here, if you want to set up more streams of income, and I will be back with another video next week. Till then, bye bye.